Hi, welcome to clickmyproject.com. This video will lead us to multiple kernel fuzzy clustering under the domain data mining. In this process, we are going to see how documents are clustered with multiple kernel fuzzy method. Fuzzy sequence is a prominent delicate clustering approach. The performance of fuzzy sequence is considerably confined to orbicular clusters. The limitations of fuzzy sequence clustering algorithm is overcome by applying the kernel tricks with fuzzy sequence algorithm, which formulate the document with intermittent aligns to felicitous highlighted compacts. Kernel aggregation of exception is essential for pervasive kernel clustering. Discovering the appropriate sequence is complex for numerous functions. A multiple kernel fuzzy sequence algorithm is adduced to amplify the fuzzy sequence algorithm with multiple kernel literature framework. By assimilating multiple kernel and consequently regulating the kernel weights, MKFC is additional extent to inadequate kernel and inappropriate appearance. In extent, we exhibit multiple kernel k-means is appropriate method of MKFC. In extent, we exhibit multiple kernel k-means is appropriate method of MKFC. Now we are going to see the process flow. First we select n documents for processing. Then we remove stop words from the documents. After removing the stop words, we stem words in the documents by using PT stemmer algorithm. Then we load the term into the database. After loading the term, we calculate TF-IDF weight for each terms in the documents. Then we compute term vector matrix for each terms and documents. Then we initialize membership matrix for applying multiple kernel. Then we calculate coefficients. After calculating the coefficients, we calculate kernel weight for each terms in the document. Then we find distance between each documents based on the terms in the document. Then we cluster the documents based on the distance. Then we calculate distance between each documents based on the terms in the document. After calculating the distance, we cluster the documents based on the distance obtained by multiple kernel tricks. Now we are going to see the demo of the whole process. To start the process, run homepage.java. In this page, we are creating a database called MKFC for our process. Then we are going to select the data set for our process by clicking the browse button. Here I am selecting the 20 newsgroup dataset which is placed under the folder dataset. The name of the file will be displayed in the text area and path of the folder will be displayed in the text field. Then we are going to read the content of the file. Here I am displaying the content of the file in the text area. Then we are going to remove stop words from the file. The stop words means the word like and or not is there will be removed from the selected document. Then we are going to implement portal stemmer algorithm in order to stem words in the document. The content of the document after stemming process will be displayed in this area. See, after stemming process, the content of the file will be converted into terms. Then we are going to compute TF-IDF weighting for each terms in the document by clicking the TF-IDF button. Here we have to wait for few minutes for processing. The TF-IDF refers to the term frequency by inverse document frequency of term I in document J. We are computing the weight to calculate the frequency of each terms in the document. Then we are going to view the weight of all the terms in all the 20 documents. After calculating the weight of each terms in the document, we are going to compute the term vector matrix. This matrix will be computed between the terms in the document and by all the 20 documents. After computing the term vector matrix, we will apply the multiple tricks on these terms. Here we have to wait until this progress bar will stop. After completing the term vector matrix, we will receive a message like successfully generated. After receiving the message, we are going to view the term vector matrix which is computed. Here the terms refers to the distinct terms in the all 20 documents and the weight of each terms in the each document. Here we are going to initialize the membership matrix. Here I am initializing the membership matrix for all the documents. Then we are viewing the membership matrix and degree of membership in this table. Then we are going to apply the multiple kernel for clustering. First we are implementing polynomial kernel tricks for all the 20 documents. After getting the message, we are going to apply the Gaussian kernel for all the documents. After computing the kernel tricks, we will can see the file and polynomial kernel Gaussian kernels in this table. Then we are going to calculate the coefficients for all the documents. After calculating the coefficient, we will receive a message like coefficient successfully calculated. Then we are going to update the coefficients based on the kernel tricks. Then we are going to update the weight of each documents based on the kernel tricks. Then we are going to calculate the distance between 20 documents. Here we have calculated the distance between documents with other documents. And now we are going to cluster the documents based on this distance. Here we are clustering the documents based on the distance obtained by kernel tricks. Here we are viewing the result of the cluster found by the distance obtained by the kernel tricks. In this process, we conclude that we can apply multiple kernel for fuzzy clustering to cluster the documents placed in the high dimensional space. Thanks for watching us.